Namaste students. Today I am going to discuss about the topic thermophiles. So what are the thermophiles? Thermophiles are the microorganisms which have the capacity to survive at the high temperature conditions. And thermo means temperature, heat, and philia means love. So the organism which love high temperature. A thermophilic file is an organism that thrive at relatively high temperature. Brock suggested definition: a thermophilic file is an organism which is capable of living at temperature at or near the maximum for the taxonomic group of which it is a part occurrence. These thermophilic microorganisms occur at composed, sun-heated soils, terrestrial hot springs, submarine hydrothermal vents, geothermally heated oil reserves, and various geothermally heated regions of the earth, such as hot springs like those in Yellowstone National Park. The diversity of bacteria of a hot spring in Bukeswar is also a home of thermophile. This is the classification of microorganisms by temperature requirement. So, psychrophiles grow is max to 10 degree. Mesophiles grow at moderate temperature, medium temperature. Thermophiles grow at temperature approximately 60 degrees centigrade. Hyperthermophiles grow at 80 to 90 degrees centigrade, and hyperthermophiles, which are the organisms which can survive at temperature of 120 degrees centigrade. And so, diversity, which are the fungi which are known as the thermophilic in nature. So, zygomycetes are the thermophilic in nature. Ascomycetes, Chitomium thermophile, Thermoascus corinthicus are Dactyollicus thermophiles, Melanocarpus albomyces, Telleromyces thermophilus. So these are the Ascomycetes. Basidiomycetes are Phaneochyti, Chrysosporium, and Hyphomycetes include the Acrimonium albomyces, Acrimanium thermophilum, Mycolithophora thermophilia, Thermomyces lanuginosus, Cytilidium thermophilum, Malbranchia cinnamomea. Diversity of algae. Some algae such as Acanthus exotica, Mogetia, and Cyanidum calatrium are also included into the thermophilic microbes. Similarly, some protozoa are also included into the thermophilic nature. So we need to remember the name of. We need to study the examples of the each thermophilic microorganism. Now, bacteria are mostly thermophilic in nature, and moderate include the Bacillus species and some also another species. So, on the basis of the different temperature conditions, bacteria can be identified, and some bacteria and archaebacteria are included into the high temperature. Archaebacteria are mostly known for the high temperature conditions because they are highly thermophilic in nature. Mm, uh, so some of them can tolerate moderate, extreme temperature, and hyperthermophiles, which are which can survive at 120 degrees centigrade. So we need to understand the examples of these microorganisms. And the hyperthermophiles, extreme acidophiles, which pH optima for growth at or above 3, sulfolobus, sulforocus, desulforolobus, and acidonus produce sulfuric acid from the oxidation of the elemental sulfur or sulfidic odors in sulfurates of Yellowstone National Park. Other microbes that occur in hot environment include the Metallosphera that oxidize sulfur, sulfuric and styrgiobus, which reduces elemental sulfur, or thermoplasma volcanium that grows at pH 2 and 55 degrees centigrade has also been isolated from the sulfuric fields. Thermoplasma acidophyllum was isolated from self-heating coal diffusers piles, and Thiobacillus calytes was isolated from the acid soils. How these thermophilic microorganisms are adapted to these thermophilic environment. This adaptation induces enzymatic activity and protein synthesis of some special proteins, adaptation due to the membrane lipid composition. Most hyperthermophiles are anaerobic and chemolithotropes. There are no particular carbon use or energy generation pathways that are exclusively linked to the growth at high temperatures. For any microbe, lipid, nucleic acid, and proteins are generally susceptible to heat, and therefore there is no single factor that enables all thermophiles to grow at elevated temperatures. The membrane lipid of the thermophiles contain more saturated and state-change fatty acid than mesophiles. This allows thermophiles to grow at high temperature by providing the right degree of fluidity needed for the membrane functions. So this is the diagram where it indicates that they have more long-chain fatty acids. Top layer depicts the phospholipid layer of the thermophiles ether linkage. The lower layer depicts the phospholipid bilayer of eukaryotic organisms and lipid bilayer labeled 9 eukaryotic bacteria. The lipid monolayer labeled 10, which is indicative of the thermophilic microorganism. Many archaeal species contain paracrystalline surface layer which with protein or glycoprotein that and is likely to function as an external protective barrier. Stone-like proteins that bind DNA have been identified in the thermophiles, and these may be protect DNA. Hyperthermophiles have a reverse guidase, a type 1 DNA topoisomerase that causes positive supercoiling and therefore may stabilize the DNA. Heats of protein chiprons are likely to play a role in the stabilizing and refolding proteins as they begin to the nature. Certain properties of the protein, such as higher degree of structure of hydrophobic cores and increased number of the hydrogen bonds and salts species and high proportion of the thermophilic amino acids. A high content of arginine and lower content of the lysine have been reported for the thermostable proteins. Protein stability may also be assisted by polyamines, accumulation of intracellular potassium and solutes such as 2,3-diphosphoglycerate. So our lecture is over here. Thank you very much.